So in this video, I'm going to be talking about age gap relationships in Latin America and of course in Southeast Asia. What's the comparison if we say that in Latin America, age gap relationships are very common. Very common mean in some countries it's more common than others. I would say that in Mexico it could be more common than in Central America. Central America, of course, there are some, I would say, in some countries like Guatemala, for instance, very much. I think the percentage in Guatemala is greater than in Honduras or El Salvador. Basically, I would say 3-1. In Honduras, there are some, you can see in some big cities like Ceiba, San Pedro Sula, Tegucigalpa, the capital city. There are some, in some ways, like let's say that outside the mall here, outside one of the 5 malls in Tegucigalpa, and in the next few minutes, you're gonna see you're gonna see people going and leaving the mall and coming in. And let's say how many couples come to this mall on my right behind me. We're gonna count how many of them has, how many of them has age gap relationships. You tell me, and I will tell you how many I can count. You can count with me, actually. So, as we watch the corner here, there's plenty of activities, many people coming and going, taking taxis, or they're leaving, and some of them, of course, are just a family with kids, but we can see if there is, how many we can find, how many we can see, on this video, how many of this couple coming this mall. Looks like there is an age gap relationship. Age gap meaning, like, let's say the husband is 20 years older than the woman, the wife. And you can tell if they're holding hands, meaning they're a couple. That's very easy to tell, right? And see how many we can see. People are coming in and out. This video already has like 2-3 minutes gone. Let's say in the next 10 minutes how many couples we can see that, in a way, there is an age gap relationship, but we can tell the percentage. We can tell, let's say that if 20 or 30 couples went by, coming in or out of this mall behind me, how many of them has like age? There is a difference of age. That's what I'm trying to get to. If the guy is 50 years old and you see the 20-something walking next to him, or it could be the other way. It could be the woman who was older. Why not, right? When we talk about age gap relationship, we always think this is the man. Just like in the Philippines, it's very normal. If you, if this is Dumaguete Mall somewhere, one of those Ayala Mall or Robinson's Mall in Dumaguete or Cebu, it's easy to spot. Almost half of the couples going inside the mall in Cebu, Manila, it could have, it's very common to see foreigners, especially foreigners, with younger Filipinos. Definitely, that's no question about it. We all know that. But let's compare Philippines and Honduras. Right now, this is Tegucigalpa, and let's have a comparison. How many couples you can see? See, there's a couple going by with a blue T-shirt, going by there. I don't think there is any age gap in here. Right? So one couple going there. There's a couple here, the green T-shirt, walking that way. They seem to be on their 50s or close to 60 years old, but very much they have the same age. So let's see how many more couples come by. So far, I just count one couple. The one that, the green T-shirt going this way. And I think they're still around. In the case, of course, in San Pedro Sula, or let's mention Bay Island province in Honduras, which is very much 50% of the 110,000 population people who live in Roatan. That's Roatan, which is the city with most foreigners in Honduras. So that could be, you'll have a better look, which I'm gonna do that next time. I'm gonna be, hopefully this year I'll be traveling to the Bay Island province and have that, do a survey, how many couples I can find with that kind of age gap relationship, which is typical in the Philippines, 40 years in some cases, 30 years in other cases. And so let's keep stay with me as still observing and looking at people. Right at this moment it's 3 o'clock, 3 p.m., which is, let's see, yes, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's good time. 3 to 5 is rush hour, not just for transportation here in Honduras, but for people coming in and out of a mall, basically. And people work, of course, 9 to 5, some people work 9 to 5 jobs, but there are thousands of people working 7 to 3 jobs. So this is a good time. Most people coming out of, their jobs, they come after work. They come to the mall, have a drink, and going to the mall, have a little slice of pizza. So we'll see what happens. There's another couple going there, and there's no age gap. Hi, ¿cómo está? There's no age gap in this group. These are students. They look in their 20s, and they were very kind to say hi. So that's so nice, right? So many students come out here after school also. So that's very nice. They say hi, and there is no age gap. That's the second couple I count now. Let's continue here. Trying to get the best survey possible. In the meantime, as you can enjoy like a little circus type, a guy doing his work. He's working. He's a theater guy. He's a street artist way back there on the corner, and he's of course working for tips. We have known that all people here coming this way or this way. There's a parking place, big parking place on this side. Of course, there's another parking place that side too. So let's keep looking here. Let's see how many people we can get as we go in our counting. Observing people. Some people, ¿cómo está? Some people say, they're very nice, They don't mind being on video. They don't mind being on, the filming for my part. There's another couple coming that way. Let's see. I'm gonna find my thing. I think there's a mom and a son coming here. As we enjoy the circus there, right? Street artists coming all, doing his thing. Right there with a machete, actually, with a couple of machetes, and he's collecting. Of course, he's working, basically with a ball. Very much keep here. Let's say, yeah, I think it's out there. In the 20s, that's the third couple number 4 that I'm counting. And they're standing there waiting for transportation. There's people coming out of the bus. How many people we see? Couples that you can tell there is an age gap, even a boyfriend or girlfriend that you may see there. As I'm looking at the same time, I'm looking at you. I'm looking, ¿cómo está? People are very smiling people with an umbrella. There's no age gap there. Well, actually, there seems to be a couple. I don't know. A girl and a girl, I guess, walking by there. I don't know. I can't say they're a couple, but maybe they're just sisters. Part of the culture here, people can be holding hands, and maybe they're just sisters. So not always is another type of relationship. You know what I mean, right? So I'm not going to jump into a conclusion if there wasn't any age gap, or if there were couples. The couple that just was holding, that they were grabbing the shoulder. So that could be the 5th couple. So we'll see what happens in the next few minutes. As we're still sitting here at the exit of the mall, there's another couple going with a child there, but there's no age gap there. So that's the 6th couple, number 6, going with a girl, with a child. There's no age gap there. So that's couple number 6. I'm sorry, 7. I'm losing my count, but you count better. So, so far, there's no way we can out of seven, I say couple number seven, I count, right? We haven't found not even one with a visible age gap relationship. That I can, that the boyfriend is older than the girl. That's what I'm trying to say. Or if the girl is, older than the boy, than the boyfriend. So hopefully next, stick with me guys. Thanks for staying there. Let's see, we're gonna take a few more minutes. So, it's still a busy street. People are going and coming and leaving, while the circus, well, not circus, that's another solo artist, doing his thing across the street. So enjoy that too. So let's see what happens as we stay a little longer at the entrance of this mall. I think people don't mind, some people are, nice and say hi, say, bye, and they wave. They don't mind being on video, just in case, right? That means there is an acceptance, there is, a way of saying, friendly to, YouTubers. So this is a friendly YouTuber city, Tegucigalpa, Honduras. It's a friendly country, hard-working people country. It's our couple going there. I think they don't have they come as friends. They're not holding hands, but let's say if they're boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't think there is any age gap there either. So we see what happens. What's that? So across the street we can see many people, standing there. Mostly they're just standing and basically just waiting for transportation, public transportation. We see what happens. And let's see, I counted like 7 couples so far. I don't know if you counted more. Please let me know in the comments if you counted more couples and if there is any age gap. There's a group of workers with a uniform that are coming here. They're just, friends, I guess, and workers coming here. We're filming almost everybody here. And nobody so far has said anything about it, me filming them, so thank God, thankfully. Yeah, that's what we do. We communicate, as a YouTuber, we communicate the feel, the vibe of the city. So this is the vibe of the city. This is how we transpire. People are coming and going. And that's the routine activity of people coming to the mall. This is Wednesday evening. As we speak, it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. So many people So many people are coming and going. People are buying, ice cream, like you see the lady here, and waiting for the transportation. I just say hi to them, but they don't mind. So this is what is transpiring here in Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Doesn't seem to be that many people still coming. So I'm gonna guys, how many you counted? Please let me know. Drop a comment for me, and I'll make a second part video after this, of course, in a different locality here in Honduras, to explore the issue of age gap relationships in Central America and Latin America, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and my God bless you all. Let's see. I'm gonna just wrap it up, but I think there are more people coming with us. More people coming, so walking by, so we'll keep a couple more minutes. Okay, if you stay with me, just another extra minute as we speak. Maybe I can get to count to 10 couples at least. With 10, we can have a percentage of how many couples, in how many couples out of 10 are their age, that you see a younger woman or another, or younger, an older woman and a younger man, couples talking about. So let's take another look around as I'm looking around to see if I see more people coming and going. Okay, doesn't seem that many activities yet. I think there is a pause here. So guys, thanks again, see you in the next video.